Henri Camara is a Senegalese footballer who currently plays for Panetolikos as a striker. Club career Early career Camara was born in Dakar to a Guinean father and a Senegalese mother. He began his career in France with FC Strasbourg, before playing for Swiss clubs Neuchâtel Xamax, and Grasshopper club Zar-1 Quarterich, where he won the Swiss championship in 2001. He then returned to France with Sedan but sought a new move when they were relegated in 2003. Wolverhampton Wanderers Camara joined newly promoted English Premier League club Wolverhampton Wanderers in August 2003 in a 4-year deal for £1.5 million. He was a regular first-choice player, capable of creating goal-scoring opportunities, but often guilty of erratic finishing that left him with just one goal from 23 games, this goal being the crucial winner as Wolves came back from 3 down at half-time to beat relegation rivals Leicester City for a Euro 3. Towards the end of the season, he found his scoring touching struck 6 times in the final 9 games. While this could not prevent relegation, he was named the Fans' Player of the Year. However, Camara was unwilling to play at a lower level and did not turn up for pre-season training. His future was further unsettled by a bid from Phil Gartside, Bolton Wanderers chairman, which Wolves chief executive Jez Moxey rejected. He eventually returned to the club but only to negotiate a loan move away. Celtic Camara's route out of Wolves came in the form of Celtic, who paid £1.5 million to take him on loan for the 2004 Euro 05 season. His time in Scotland was disappointing, though, as he scored 8 goals from 12 starts and 6 substitute appearances. Camara claimed in the press that he would replace Henrik Larsson, who had just left the club. He also requested Larsson's squad number, which he had had at a previous club as well, but was instead given number 27. The loan deal was terminated during the January 2005 transfer window despite being contracted for longer, as he moved back to England with Southampton. Here, he suffered relegation again as the Saints made the drop on the final day of the season. Wigan Athletic Camara finally found a new permanent club when he was signed by Premiership newcomers Wigan Athletic in August 2005 in a 3-year deal for £3 million. In 2006, his contract was extended to 2009 due to his outstanding goal-scoring form. He had a great time playing with Jason Roberts as they linked well. He again found himself in a Premier League relegation battle, but it ended third time lucky for him as Wigan made a last-day escape at the expense of Sheffield United. After Wigan manager Paul Jewell's resignation, Camara found himself out of favour at Wigan and he was loaned out to West Ham United, for the duration of the 2007 Euro 08 season, at the end of the summer transfer window. By his own admission, he has had a torrid time at West Ham and wants to preferably find another club in England. Despite allowing him to leave on loan, Steve Bruce suggested that if Camara wanted to stay at Wigan he was more than welcome to. Camara scored a brace in his first game back for Wigan under Bruce in the 4-0 win in the League Cup over Notts County. He then scored the match winner against Everton in a 1-0 victory for Wigan at the JJB Stadium on November 24, 2008, their first win against Everton on home soil. He scored again against West Bromwich Albion the following match. Whilst at Wigan he started in the 2006 Football League Cup final. On February 2, 2009, Camara joined Stoke City on loan until the end of the season in search of regular first-team football. He missed a glaring opportunity straight after coming off the bench for his debut at Sunderland, smashing a volley from 6 yards against the bar with the entire goal to aim for. He was released by Wigan at the end of the 2008 Euro 09 season, after not being offered a new contract. Camara spent much of the 2009 close season on trial at Premier League club Hull City but was not offered a contract. Sheffield United After initially rejecting a deal with the Blades, Camara signed a short-term agreement with the Sheffield club until the end of the season. Camara made his copyright but in a 4-Euro 3 loss to Cardiff City at the end of October and scored his first goal for the club in a 1-Euro 0 win over Peterborough United a month later. He made 23 appearances that season, often from the bench, and scored 4 goals but was released when his contract expired as the club sought to cut the wage bill. Attribution. On May 11, 2010, Camara signed a 1-year deal with Greek Super League side Attribution. Panetolikos. On June 19, 2011, Camara signed a 1-year deal with Greek Super League side Panetolikos. Despite appearing in all 30 league games and being Panetolikos' top scorer for the season with 7 goals, he couldn't help his team avoid relegation. Camara signed another 1-year deal with Panetolikos on August 27, 2012, and, by scoring 10 goals in the regular season and 3 goals in the playoffs, helped the team return to the Greek Super League after only 1 year at the Greek Football League. In the summer of 2013, he signed a third 1-year deal with Panetolikos. Colony. On May 12, 2014, Camara signed a year deal with Colony, for an undisclosed fee. He resigned on February 1, 2015. Lamia. On February 2, 2015, Lamia announced the signing of the player for the rest of the season. Panetolikos. On August 18, 2015, Camara returned to Panetolikos FC, signing a 1-year contract. International career. Camara made his international debut for Senegal in a Euro 1 African Cup of Nations qualifier against Nigeria on February 28, 1999. He went on to play in their surprising run at the 2002 World Cup, scoring 2 goals Euro 1 a golden goal Euro in the round of 16 against Sweden, which took them to the quarter-finals for the only time in their history. He was also part of the 2004, 2006 and 2008 Africa Cup of Nations squads. Camara also featured in Ronaldinho's squad for a charity football match. The match was between Europe and the rest of the world. Camara came on as a substitute and scored 2 goals in the second half of the game to help his team take the victory. Internationally, Camara could have played for Guinea as his father was born in Guinea. On choosing Senegal, he explained, "I was born in Senegal but my father is from Guinea, so, yes, I could have played with Momo Sylla in the Guinea national team. When I was young, I received an invitation from the Senegal youth team and my dad didn't want me to play. His dream was for me to play for Guinea. But I didn't know Guinea very well. Senegal was my country, so it was an easy decision for me to make." Career statistics, as of March 28, 2015. International. International goals updated to games played June 21, 2008. Personal life, Camara has a son, Henri Jr. with his wife. References. External links, Henri Camara career statistics at Soxabase, Sporting Heroes photos and stats.